Yo, what's up with your boy B Major? We back again with another episode of the High Performance Leadership Podcast. We have a new guest on who's going to be able to share his experience about life, goals, his journey of who he was, who he is, and who he's still becoming. A young man who's been a leader, a mentor, a former athlete, and now, I can't tell you this part of who he is, but he's going to be able to tap into a little bit of everything. Well, I guess we could say it. And a coach, because he already has coaching experience. But a young man, again, who has also a part of a family who's like has really established themselves as a family of character, morals, and values, and strong standards. So, with no further ado, my good brother, Aris Scott, man. So, hey, real quick, bro, just give everybody a brief introduction about who you are, your high school career a little bit, college, and then we're gonna kind of dive in right from there.
Yeah, bro. Obviously born and raised Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Athlete my whole life. I've probably been playing sports since I was about 6, 7 years old.
Got you.
I had the hoop dreams at first, like everybody else. I think once I started to get older, I started to realize that football was a little bit easier for me, bro. It came like a little bit more natural. Not saying I wasn't good at basketball, but I needed them extra hours in the gym. You know what I'm saying? But both of the sports, they build character. Kind of made me who I am today, just from learning from different coaches, being in different situations. And I've always felt like I've had coaches who's always, like, pushed me, ultimately, like, the furthest extent. You know what I'm saying? It was never, every coach I've been around, I see something in you that you don't see in yourself. You better than you really think you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it finally clicked, bro.
It's click.
Yeah.
Bro, wait, I hate when this happens because it be words like that and moments like that forces to stop. That forces like a deeper dive. So when you talk about coaches, right? What's a message that a coach had told you young that still sticks with you now?
I use it myself. Like, these sports that you love as a child, it's going to create like who you are as an adult. You know what I'm saying? The same type of stuff you do as a kid in high school and college.
Yeah.
Whatever that looks like, you're going to take that into the real world.
Yeah.
So if you was a guy that worked hard, put in extra work, that's who you're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
If you was a guy that tried to find the loopholes and not really take things as serious as you should have, that's what your life is going to be like.
Yeah.
So, that kind of stuck with me. And it stuck with me kind of late because I was blessed. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I never really had to work that hard in order to be elite. But you get to college.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
You said you felt like you didn't have to work that hard.
Right.
Because you already were elite.
Yeah. Yeah, I was blessed, bro.
That's heavy, bro.
Yeah, I was blessed, bro. Like, when it came to sports, it was just like, I always was like one of the better ones. You know what I'm saying? It was never like, I never felt out of place. Even when I grew up playing with older guys anyway.
Yeah.
So it was like, when I'm playing with kids my age or like, you 7th, 8th grade basketball, I'm playing freshman. 9th grade, I'm playing JV and varsity.
What do you tell that kid now who believes that just because he is that nice about work ethic and preparation still?
The biggest thing, bro, is that, like, it catches up to you. Like, it ain't no, like, it's
That's
really,
real.
It's really
as real as it gets.
Yeah, like, no matter if it's in high school, college, or your 10th year in the NFL or the NBA, whatever it is,
It's going to catch up.
It's always going to catch up. And it's going to be when you least expect it, and it's going to be a time that you don't need it to catch up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's going to be one of those moments.
That's a real one. It's
going to be one of the moments where, like your grind and your focus and your preparation is really going to be like, damn, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. And it's going to be too late, bro.
Wow.
It's going to be too late.
That's a real one, though.
Yeah.
We're going to tap a little deeper into that. I had to cut you off on that one because that one was too real not to stop because people nowadays, man, I think a lot of people struggle with that. Man, I'm so nice already. Like, I ain't got to work that hard. Like, I'm going to already be that. I'm going to already do that. That's already supposed to be given to me where that ain't always the case.
And you never realize, like, our city's so small. Like, Harrisburg, 50, 60,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to you go to college, you playing with people from D.C., Virginia, Georgia, you know what I mean? And then you try to go to these camps and you compete with other guys, and then you realize, like, man, I ain't as nice as I really thought.
Mm-hmm.
So the quicker you can humble yourself the better off you'll be, because it's always gonna be somebody that's better than you.
And I tell a few people now too though, especially younger ones who I even train, like, yo, if you got a head start on people and you like whooping them for years early, right? Other dogs, they ain't gonna forget that. Like, they ain't gonna forget. So not only are you right now better than them, but they gonna want they lick back.
Yeah, for sure.
If it's in high school, if they gotta run into you, they ain't gonna remember having to lose to you.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
not only are you this elite, but you become some people's target.
Yeah.
So your work can't stop. But I had to cut you on that one because that was a real moment you just mentioned on that, bro. People gotta hear that. So also with the upbringing, bro. So we already got to that part where you were very elite.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about family, bro. How was your family upbringing? Brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I got 3 sisters. I got a baby brother. Family dynamics, bro. I can't complain, bro. Like the dynamics of my family, like they made sure that, you know, whatever we needed and however we needed it, it was like we had an opportunity to fulfill that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think my village so much because it was never like handouts. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do this, like, prove it. Like, it's not gonna be no, like, you know, it ain't no, oh, I want to do this, so we going to give you everything in the world. You know what I'm saying?
So you grew up brothers, sisters, mom, dad?
Yeah. So my biological father, I really, you know, I got a decent relationship with him. But my stepfather was like in my life most of the time. My mom, obviously, that's probably my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Just because early on we went through a lot. I was about 5 years old. My sisters came into the world. It was me and my mom for the first 5-6 years.
Yeah.
So it was a little different, you know. I came in, and then my mom had twins, so now it goes from 1 to 3. You know what I'm saying? But you know, my step pops, he like leader amongst leaders, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
He's like top dog when it comes to like leaders, and I never felt like treated any different because I'm not his blood. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
He took on that responsibility by the horns.
Early, so that was early on in your life.
Yeah, I was still a kid. So like most of the stuff that I've learned from just becoming a man and being who I am, it come from him, to be honest.
So there's a lot of fathers who follow major prep, but also just fathers in the world, right? So how important, you don't have any kids right now.
Nope.
How important was it for you to have a father figure in your home growing up?
Super important, bro. I remember, and I don't think nobody knows this. So it was a 2-year span. He was actually working in New York.
Got you.
He was a principal at I think elementary school up in New York.
Okay.
So he was living in Harlem for 2 years, Monday through Friday, come home on the weekends. That was probably the worst 2 years of my academic career. And
really?
Not from like doing my work, but I was always in trouble, getting suspended.
Got you.
Fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just doing stuff that kids do that lack, like, you know, being around a father figure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, male strong.
So that, I mean, as soon as he realized it was getting out of hand, I mean, he'll probably never say this, but I'm pretty sure he came back because of me. You know what I'm saying? My sisters weren't really a problem at the time.
Yeah.
I was definitely getting out of control. I was getting out of control for sure. And then, you know, growing up being a city kid, you know, we got a lot of different things that we got to deal with. And a lot of stuff that I was, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of stuff that I was exposed to at a young age. It was just like, it was easy for me to go down a different path. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think, you know, they did the best that they could, you know, keeping me around.
I love that, man. So that goes into, so far, even just like the power of coaches who are powerful figures.
Yeah.
Being able to have a male figure even in the home, bro. Especially along with an amazing mother, a leader, a mother who's a leader, a strong woman too, man. High school football.
Yeah.
How did that shape out for you?
So, 9th grade, I get to John Harris. I'm up there. We're playing on the 9th grade football team. Had a great season. We was probably one of the best freshman football teams ever. I'm willing to argue. Yeah. You know, we talk about that all the time. We was elite, bro. We had a great team. We dominated everybody. Then we probably gave up 2 touchdowns. And then my mom, probably a couple weeks after football was over, we getting ready for basketball.
Yeah.
Small world come home. He's like, yo, We ready for you, da da da. And my mom was like, yeah, we're about to move. I'm like, all right. Like, what you telling me?
Yeah.
Like, all right, whatever. She's like, no, we moving to another school district. I'm like, huh? Like, these my homies. We grew up playing together my whole life.
Yeah,
Bro, pissed.
yeah.
I am pissed.
Really?
Bro. I was sick. And at the time, East wasn't good in football. Like, they had no type of, like, it was nothing appealing about playing football for Central Dalton East High School at that time, bro.
Wow.
And I was so upset. Like, I really disliked that move for me at that time.
Yeah.
Looking back, best thing that ever happened to me.
So again, I gotta stop you because that was, I'm sure, a piece of adversity that you had to grow through.
Yeah, for sure.
And then looking back on it now, you just say one of the best things that ever happened to you, though.
Yeah, for sure. And it was a wild year I died that year. That was the year Miss Kimber died.
Whoa.
Yeah. When I was in 9th grade, Miss Kimber died. And the school was
Wow.
It was a zoo,
it was
it was a zoo.
Shout out Miss Kimber, man.
Yeah, shout out to
like
her.
a queen of queens, man.
Yeah.
Wow, I never put that together.
Yeah, that was my freshman year. And I was, another time, my mom was like, we got to put you in a better situation.
Yeah.
And then,
Moms do be knowing best, though, man.
They be knowing, as much as I hated at that time, but,
yeah.
you know what I mean, it happened.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean, I get the East. My 10th grade year, we go 1-9 football team.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go 4-6. And then we go 7-4. First football team to go to the playoffs since 1984.
Wow.
First time, it was quad A at the time was the highest. 4A. First time that we went to the playoffs in 4A. I was a quarterback at that team. So, plenty of records there.
Yeah.
Plenty of great moments there. And I felt like that was the beginning of turning that program around and having some sort of respect when it came to football. I feel like during that time for sure, like Commonwealth football, that's the best that it was.
Yeah.
In a long time. Like I played against the McDevitt's, the Harrisburgs, you know what I mean? Jay Fitz was the quarterback at Harrisburg.
Fitz,
Matt Johnson was the quarterback.
Matt Johnson,
It was some. Kevin Snyder was out coming to Valley, so it was some real deal ball players at that time.
So, leaving high school, college, where did you envision yourself? What was the dream college, and then where did you land for college?
So, we go back to always thinking I'm elite, right? Thinking I'm just amazing player. And it wasn't my talent that put me to where I was at. It was my academics, bro.
Wow. That was the same for me, so that makes sense.
That was my academics, bro. Because every day, God rest his soul, George Chunk, he was my coach my senior year.
Got you, okay.
So it was a full circle moment.
Yeah.
I left him in 9th grade. He came to East in 12th grade. You know what I mean? So it was amazing, bro.
R.I.P. Chunk, man.
Yeah, going through that was just amazing. But long story short, he used to call me out of study hall every day. Colleges coming through, Maryland, UConn, James Madison. No lie, I'll never forget this. He put me on the phone with Urban Meyer when he first got to Ohio State.
Wow.
I talked to Urban Meyer on the phone. He said, I'm not even going to waste your time. Talent, you could be here, but your grades suck.
Wow.
He said, get a phone back to your coach.
Wow.
And that was it, bro.
Wow.
And that was it. It wasn't nothing more, nothing. He ain't sugarcoat nothing. He just kept it real. He said, if you want to play at this level, you got a lot to do when it comes to academics.
So that's the other part, man, because elite players think that the educational part don't matter.
It matters the most, bro. Because I've seen guys that wasn't as good as me, but had better grades that got them Division I scholarship, Division 1A, Power 5 scholarship. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, walking down that road, taking my SATs, scoring like 10 points less than what I needed to qualify for Division I sports. I ended up going to, I don't think many people know this either. I ended up going to Wagner up in Staten Island. Division I.
Wagner. Yeah.
Division I football school. Went up there.
I didn't know that myself.
Yeah. NCAA calls, I think they called my mom. They called my mom, and it was like, your son isn't eligible to play Division I sports because one of the classes I took in high school, I took it twice. So I didn't have enough credits. So at that point in time, they're like, you can either pay to go to school. Out of state was like $30,000 a semester or something crazy like that, especially up in New York. They said you can do that, or you can gray shirt, like go to a prep school or something like that. I went up to Milford. I was up at Milford for 4 months with a couple guys from around here. Avery Robinson, actually.
Hey, yep.
He was up there with me during that time. Wagner thought I was coming back, and then I got put on to like HBCUs.
Got you.
So when I kind of figured that part out, I'm like, you know what? The big schools, you know, they still playing. They trying to see. Wait, I didn't want to feel like I was put on the back burner, bro.
That's real.
And the biggest thing was on signing day when I actually signed to go to Wagner, Marshall called me, and I told my mom like Marshall called me. They want me to come down for a visit. She said, "Oh, well, tell them you're not coming. You told them people that you was coming to that school. You want to sign that paper."
On it. Yeah.
I was pissed. When you think of Marshall, first thing I thought, oh, Randy Moss with the Marshall. I'm about to go there, you know. But nah, morals, principles, like, you know what I mean? Being a man of your word.
Yeah.
That's how I was raised, bro. So I go up to Milford, end up going to Delaware State, and you know what I mean? The rest was history, bro.
How was Del State for you?
I loved it. Probably one of the best experiences ever because I was so naive to what HBCUs were prior to going there, and not even an athletic standpoint, but just like being around like-minded people like myself that are my color, that are like influential. Like, people that I went to school with, bro, they're doing amazing things right now, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, we need to shed more light on this type of stuff. And then obviously I went there, you know, I got top 5 in a lot of records. You know what I'm saying? Like I was really one of them. So just being able to leave my mark on a school like that,
that's dope.
Especially what D-Jack is doing now, bringing light to it. It's like, bro,
dope.
like, yeah, we didn't get the wins that we wanted, but like this been going on.
Yeah.
Like it's been great people, great men and women at this university. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's powerful though, bro. That's a lot of pivots, man.
Yeah, it was. And it's like, I'm not the one to complain or the one to really cry about like, oh, I ain't had this opportunity, or you know what I mean, or they ain't believe in me. You know, people always say, well, my teacher said I wasn't gonna be nothing. Like, I don't. Like, that's regular, bro. Yeah. Like, we black men in America, don't nobody believe in us.
And that's the part that I love about just being able to have the understanding of who we are and, like, how life is supposed to give us adversity. And for the strong ones, you grow through it. Some of the weak ones, they kind of fold at times. And they got to, like, get back to it. And then, but it's... And sometimes you like, yo, I'm built for this, whatever it is, whatever. And I always say, man, no adversity formed against me shall prosper.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And like that's one of the things that I think the world has to take that approach of, because adversity is guaranteed.
Yeah,
we all gonna grow. We all gonna go through it, but the real ones, I always say, man, grow through it. And it's become one of them things that become the armor, man. It builds the character, it builds the resilience.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, bro, just. Once you're born a black man in America, you already, you know what I mean, got everything against you, bro. So it ain't like, you know what I mean?
So, finishing college, what was the plan?
I thought it was the NFL, bro. My pro day's lit. I got about 20 NFL teams there.
Really?
Yeah. I call my homie right now. He talk about it all the time. We talk about football. He's like, bro, you should be in the league. My agent was down there. It was lit, bro. Ran a good time. All my numbers look good. Didn't have the best relationship with my head coach, and coming from a small school where we didn't throw the ball as much. So I think, you know, that kind of took a toll on, you know, some people trying to take a chance on a kid from a smaller school that didn't have super out of this world numbers. They want to see the guys at the 1AA level. They want to see 1,500, 1,600 receiving yards. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's neither here nor there, bro. I take full responsibility for everything that happens in my life, bro. Just because I could have did some things different to make it easier for myself.
Whoa, that's another gem that people don't understand or don't take on.
Yeah, responsibility, bro. Accountability. Understanding that whatever you did has nothing to do with what they did. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, they might have did that because you did this. You know what I mean? It's a chain reaction, bro. Yeah. So once you start taking full accountability for the actions you make, the things you say, what you do to people, you kind of figure out, like, all right, I know how I need to go about this. I need to treat people better. I need to do things the right way. Yeah. I need to work harder. You know what I'm saying? And not put the blame on nobody else.
And that comes with consistency and humility.
Yeah.
By being able to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
And not like try to place the blame on this coach ain't like me. Yeah. He ain't like me, showing favoritism to them. Like, nah, you supposed to grow through what you gotta go through.
Yeah, For sure.
And be accountable and have responsibility and all of that stuff. Like, that's very, very big, bro.
Yeah.
So, all right, boom, that don't happen. How do you pivot after no NFL now? Because I feel like a lot of people struggle with NFL or bust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
pro or bust. Like,
for me, it was, I didn't have no plan B, bro. Because we go back to that, I was always elite. Like, everywhere I went, I was like the best. From high school to prep school to college, I was always one of the best, if not the best on my team. So it was like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't have no plan B, bro. Because I felt like all the things that were going to happen, like, they were happening. Like, coaches coming in to talk to me during, like, you know, like, NFL coaches coming in, asking my coach, like, for my number. I had coaches texting me, what's the closest airport to where you live at? All types. I'm like, yo, my life might have changed forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it don't happen. And it's like, you go into that depression where it's like, man, what am I do now? So I come home. I think I started working at FedEx or something. I was working at FedEx for a little bit. Working at Foot Locker. Yeah. I was like, the biggest part of that, bro, it wasn't about the working and the jobs, because I'm like, at the end of the day, I had to make a living for myself. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't nobody here to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was the, bro, like, you ain't playing football.
Yeah. That's
like, what you doing now? Like, you know?
So I feel like a lot of people struggle with, if they don't get to that peak level, they struggle with what people gonna say about me.
Yeah, or you failed.
Yes.
And the best thing the best advice that I ever got was, usually the people that are asking you never made it to where you were at.
Probably ain't make it to half the level.
Because they're so focused on like, man, what if you don't make it? Like, what if you do make it? When it's just like, bro, like, I already won.
We go through our process.
I already won, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I got a degree. I went to school for free. I don't have no loans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already won, bro. Like, that was just extra. Yeah, that was a childhood dream, but me, like, being in this position already put me ahead of however many percent. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, people always, oh, well, college is a scam. Like, you can feel how you feel about it. College, for me, I had so many experiences, met so many people, did so many things,
bro. Yeah,
and got so many different opportunities because I went to college. Like, you can feel how you want to feel about it, but, bro.
And that's the part I think people miss out on, is that furthering your education out of college, it don't gotta be a scam.
Yeah, right.
Because you can go to college for free.
Right, literally. Literally.
In a variety of different aspects, you can go to college for free.
People think scholarships only come from athletes. Like, no, bro, you do your schoolwork.
I got an academic scholarship to go to college, bro.
Yeah.
An academic scholarship.
I don't dig it, bro. They don't dig it.
You know what I mean? So it's not a scam.
Yeah, it's not.
But you can use it to help build life experiences, meet new people, have a new network of friends, and people who become your family at that point, though. You know what I mean? So through all of this point, right? Now as a man yourself, what is one of the most important parts about leadership and preparation to you?
I think we are in a time where all leaders aren't genuine. You know what I'm saying? All leaders aren't really putting who they're leading first. It's more so, look what I'm doing for these kids, and not like, look what these kids are doing behind my leadership. You know what I'm saying? So I think the biggest thing, bro, like, just make sure everything you're doing is coming from a good place. You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
Because I literally, I lied to you not. I was on the phone with a parent earlier. Her son is transferring. I don't want to put their business out there, but her son's transferring from one school to another. And she was just like, I never felt like they wanted my son to succeed. Big time high school too. Like, not no little, like, I never felt like my son was going to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't want it. Like, it didn't seem like they were putting him in situations where, for him to excel. Like, whether that be in the classroom, whether it be on the football field, whether that be just in general. Like, the biggest thing, bro, like, I don't care what school you go to, where you from, who your parents are. If you are a child in this area and I can help you further your education, further your athletic career, that's what I'm going to do, bro.
Yeah, that's real.
But we in all these different type of situations where it's like, oh, he's from this high school doing this. Like, no, bro, like, yeah, we can be divided during our respective seasons, whether it be basketball or football. But at the end of the day, bro, somebody called me from college, James Madison, and say, yo, what you know about the kid from Paul Myra?
You gonna give him your best take, yeah.
I may not know nothing about him, bro. But yeah, I heard he's a great kid, look good on film. Don't know much about him, but I feel like you should come down, take a visit, and go talk to him.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. Like, simple.
Yeah, that's real. And then, how important is preparation for you as a coach, but also for a player?
Preparation is the biggest thing, bro. Because it's like, when you putting yourself and holding yourself to a certain standard, it's like, it's easy when you get there. I can kind of touch base on it a little bit, but I just had an interview recently, and I told them, like my confidence doesn't come from nothing else but the work I put in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my confidence don't come from no Instagram posts. My confidence don't come from people telling me I'm nice or people telling me I can do this, I can do that. My confidence comes from literally me putting myself in situations where I excel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen myself in dark spots, bro. Like, I've seen myself in situations where a lot of people may not have made it out of, or, you know what I mean, never fully returned from. I seen myself in them spots, bro. So it's just like, I don't feel like really nothing. Like, I have the confidence. I feel like I'm going to be able to accomplish anything I put my mind to, bro.
Bro, so the dark spots, right? I feel like people have different times in their lives when they hit a dark spot. For different reasons, though. You know what I mean? So what's the darkest spot you felt like you were in? I know we talked a little bit about it rolling, but I kind of want to just tap into it a little bit just because I feel like you ain't the first or the last one that have to go through that. You know what I mean? But also with the pressure of the world right now on athletes, bro, I feel like it's bigger than ever. Because there's so much more involved in it. That I think the pressure that student athletes now, not just only student athletes, but students, youth in general face is realer than ever right now, bro.
So my darkest spot was, and it's crazy, I didn't think about this till just now. Football saved my life twice, bro.
Wow.
As a kid and as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a kid, from going to practices, maybe not staying out as long as my friends, you know what I'm saying? Being able to have something constructive to do from 8 years old to 18. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends fell off, stopped doing this, started going to jail, started dying, different things like that.
As we talked about friendships, bro, how important is it to have friends, when the right group of friends, first and foremost, in regards to dealing with life? Like, friends is a really, really big, important part of that. How important would you consider the right group of friends are for you?
I feel like your friends need to have, like, similar, if not the same interests as you. Because y'all, like, as a friend group, that's what you need to work towards, bro. Like, being around like-minded people. Like, that want to accomplish things you want to accomplish, or the type of things you want to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? And then just having that full-fledged support no matter what. And them telling you, like, yo, nah, bro, you tripping. Or, like, them telling you, like, nah, bro, we'll get that done. Or, like, yo, you slacking. Like, or you ain't.
Bro. So I got a group of friends, bro. And that's what we be on. I got the same group of friends since I was a little kid, man. And that's what we on, man, heavily, right? But in the midst of that, sometimes people don't know of, okay, I got friends, not even don't know, but don't know how to tell a friend I'm in a dark time. Right?
Sure.
So let's talk a little bit about dark times, and not even a little bit about, let's dive straight in. Let's specifically talk about your dark time, right? How you had to be in that time, and then how you got out of that time.
So I think just being, like, dealing with depression, you know what I'm saying? And, like, dealing with the stuff that comes with it, like the anxiety, like the anxiousness, to, like, always feeling like, you know, nothing you're doing is right. I think that was just like a life-changing experience for me because like 2021, that was the hardest year of my life, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally from beginning to end. Like nothing. I was so happy when I made it out that year, bro. Because I'm like, yo, I need it. This is new. This is a new feeling for me. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out of it, bro, I was just so grateful because it was a point in time, like during that year, like where I literally wrote my mom and multiple people like throughout the day, like notes in my phone, like, and I was gonna print it out. You know what I mean? I was gonna do all that, and I was just gonna leave it somewhere. I don't know where I was gonna leave it at, bro, but they was gonna find it and they was gonna read it. But I was suicidal, like 1,000%. Like, and it wasn't like no fake facade. Like it was real deal because I didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
I didn't tell nobody. I didn't want to go out and be like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, please. You know, I was like, look, because I was raised like whatever decisions you gonna make,
you gotta stand on it.
Stand on it. So I ain't wanted to be like this whole big thing. People trying to stop me. Like, bro, I was writing them notes to whoever I thought of, whoever needed to know. That's what I was gonna do, bro. And it was just like, I don't know what happened that day, but I went to my mom's house and I ended up not doing it. And I had no reason to go to my mom. She ain't called me. I ain't talked to her all day that day, but I went over there and.
Bro, that's the real battle though. It's like, self.
Yeah. Because when you start doubting yourself, bro, like when you start losing confidence in yourself and you think you can't get it right.
Yeah.
Like it's easy for me to be like, oh, they don't believe in me, watch this. But when you stop believing in yourself, it's hard, bro. Because like, you fight an internal battle.
That's the real battle. That's the real fight. That's the real toughness, like we had talked about.
Because you waking up in the morning like, I'm about to do something stupid today, or I'm about to mess something up today, or I'm about to do something and it's going to affect me for however many years, and you know I don't care no more. When you start moving around like you don't care about life, that's a scary spot to be in, bro. Because it was like I had no care in this world, and like I never told Lances, but like him giving me that job, like that saved my life, bro. Because I had a new purpose.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with me. It was me affecting those kids. It was like they're going through so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the young age. And I might have been going through some things at the time too as well, but it's just like, bro, I can figure it out.
They don't know how to yet.
They
kids
can't.
don't know how to yet.
You know what I'm saying? And they need me to help them figure it out. So at that point, I knew it was selfish for me to do that, bro. And it was
That's
like,
big, bro. That's big.
The power that I got internally and from my village and people that knew, like continuously supporting me through that, that was the biggest moment of my life by far.
Bro, so you go from being elite, top of the top tier, soaring through high school, soaring through college, no NFL, figuring out life, and then it's like so it sounds like it's like a slow dive though.
Yeah, and now that you kind of explaining it to me like this, bro, I probably, like me being away from football probably started it. But then, like, I didn't have to deal with depression any other times because it's like, if I was ever going through something,
you could take it out. It was outlet, but that's the outlet you're talking about.
I got practice at there.
Yeah,
I'm cool. You know what I mean? We got a game this weekend. Like, somebody getting torched. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it was. But then, since I didn't have that person to talk to, or I wasn't expressive like that, it was like, I'm dealing with all this internally. So it's continuously beating me. You know what I'm saying? And then being in that spot, it's just like, what do? You know what I'm saying?
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
That's a slow dive, bro.
Yeah.
That's a slow dive. And then it's like once you in it and that water get deeper, you can't really like tread that water no more, and it's you in there. You know what I mean? And somebody gotta like come save you, bro. So like you said, man, special shout out to Lance, bro, the guru. A guy himself who, man, top tier dude, bro. Like really, really good, solid man, bro. But with that, how did that moment between you and your mom relationship, how did that strain or build y'all closer together, knowing that you were first son, right?
Yeah, only son.
Only son.
Yeah.
Whoa.
First and only.
And it happened to like have that moment with mom, like this is what I was about to do.
Yeah, and it was. I don't even like to be honest, bro, like when people say they be going through stuff and they don't remember what happened, I couldn't tell you what happened that day.
Really?
I got to her crib. I'm sitting there. I just remember pulling my phone out to the notes, and we were just talking. And matter of fact, I think she was just talking. I really wasn't saying too much.
Yeah, nothing you can
I'm
even...
just, you know what I mean, existing at that point.
Yeah.
And then all I know is just like, I ain't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it was super emotional. It was like a weight lifted off my back.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't over that day. You know what I'm saying? Like it took months and months and
keep
months
fighting
and
through
months and you know what I'm saying? Like bro, like going through that, I was just like bro, I was like drive home from work and just randomly start crying. Like nothing happened. Like nobody called me with bad news. I'm driving home from work, just crying, bro. Like that, man.
That's the moment, bro.
Yeah,
That's the moment, man. But it's also a moment of, I'm glad you did get to speak on it because people go through that, bro.
Yeah.
And like we talked about a little earlier, man. It's important for youth to hear that, even adults to hear that, because
people in general,
like people are fighting through some tough times, man, and some again don't be knowing how to get out of it, and don't feel like they can speak on it.
Right.
They don't feel like that, man, and I'm glad that you are still here standing tall, and that's a testimony, bro. It's a testimony. What I also wanted to tap into, though, bro, is like, as a coach now, multiple years coach, like, what's the message you want people to remember you by?
So there's plenty of messages that I give kids. You know, me and Lance and Key, we be joking about it all the time. I'm really the one that be coming up with all the cool stuff. I'm the one that be starting all that stuff. So, but ideally, bro, it's just like potential don't last forever, bro. It only lasts but so long. You know what I'm saying? Like being in situations where people tell you, "Oh, you got a lot of potential." Oh, you could be doing this. You could be doing that. They telling you that when you're 8, and they still telling you that when you're 16. When you gonna apply it?
Potential don't last forever.
Yeah, bro. It truly doesn't, because people want to continue to talk about what you can do, what you should do, what you might do. Let's accomplish some stuff. Like let's put our head down, work, and put some accomplishments behind this potential that people keep talking about.
Bro, I always say you got to give God something to work with, man.
Bro.
You got to give him back something to work with. Like you wake us up, you got to give him back something to work with, man, so he can help propel you and keep you on that right track. Or even if it's like you veer off, you got a stability to get back on to, though, you know what I mean? You know what can pull you right back to the right motion. Bro, so also with that, man, is like knowing what you know now, what do you tell your younger self?
What do I tell my younger self? I don't think nobody ever asked me that, bro. What do I tell my younger self? I'll probably tell my younger self, I don't know, I'll probably write a book to my younger self, bro. Like, just because it's like I've been through so much stuff I don't even talk about. Stuff that I really don't want to talk about, but like just being, like, be consistent. Like, if I can make it simple as possible, just be consistent. Because there's been times in my life where if I would have been consistent with what I was doing, it would have been so much different. And I'm not even talking about sports. I'm just talking about in life. Like, how you apply yourself, like, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you, like, meet people in your relationships, like, where you're meeting them at. Like, how you go to work every day, like your regimen, like what time you wake up in the morning, like if now obviously when we're younger we gotta learn this type of stuff, but at the same time I knew, you know what I'm saying, and I made the choices not to be consistent.
That's the other part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we all get choices. You know what I'm saying? And everything happens for a reason.
And that's that inner battle, though.
Yeah. For sure.
That's the inner battle that people, like you had mentioned earlier about, like, people think fighting and gang, like, that stuff is tough, but them inner battles, bro, them inner choices, like, that I wake up, I'm gonna choose this today.
Yeah.
And then to be doing like a right choice consistently over time, bro.
That's hard.
That's
hard, bro. People don't even dig it,
bro.
People don't
That's
even dig
hard,
it.
bro.
Like literally just waking up at the same time every day, and just saying, yeah, I'm gonna give 30 minutes to this every single day.
That's hard, bro. That's the real toughness, bro.
Commitment. It's a commitment issue, like just in the world in general. Whether it be committed to yourself, committed to somebody else, committed to a process, committed.
Yeah.
Commitment is at an all-time low, bro. Like being committed. That's what people gotta do, bro.
Wow. Bro, so man, that's powerful, bro. So I guess I want to finish it as we wrap up, right? Is that what does life look like for you in the next 15 years?
Next 15 years, be a head coach. Tap into like the athletic director world.
Yeah.
That's something that I always had a passion for. I went to school for sport management.
Okay. Okay.
I'm minored in business, so
Yeah.
I got a good background with that type of stuff. Obviously started family. 15 years old. I got kids, family, house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that,
Yeah.
all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And just continuously building like my legacy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's deeper than me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people do this for the wrong reasons, and like I'm not here to judge anybody, but I know why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to be 2089, and people still talking about the stuff I was talking about.
Yeah.
People still pushing the same message I'm pushing, and it may be different because time changes stuff,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean.
People take some advice and they rewind it and remix it up. Yeah.
I want to be able to leave a legacy where, like wherever. You know what I mean? I put that pin at. You know what I mean? I drop that flag. It's there forever.
There forever.
Yeah, that's my goal, bro. Like it's deeper than money. It's deeper than being known and people respect you. Like respect is cool, but your purpose and your foundation and the stuff that people's gonna talk about forever.
Yeah.
Your legacy's it, bro. Your legacy's it, bro.
And last part, bro, is what has been the biggest lesson that your mom and stepmom has taught you that still sticks with you today?
Nobody's gonna give you nothing, and kind of like going off of that, it's like nobody's gonna give you nothing, and nobody owes you anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come in here like you're owed something.
Yeah.
Come in here like you're taking something.
Yeah.
Like you're forcing someone to put you in a situation where they have to give you this opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't walk in with a type of arrogance where it's like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, so y'all need to give it to me. Like, no, walk in like, I prepared for this moment, and you have no choice.
But
to open that door for me.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to kick it down anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the biggest thing, because I've seen them work so hard. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Wow.
Like, I've seen them work so hard.
Wow.
Like, from when I was this big to now. Like, the stuff that they go through, the stuff that they could be out here talking about that they went through, that they choose to just take it on their chin and just rock out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing, bro. Like, just don't nobody owe you nothing. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing.
Yeah.
So figure out a way to put yourself in position to get those opportunities, and if not, force your way in.
Force your way in.
Kick the door down, bro. You know what I mean?
Kick the door down.
Kick the door down.
Drop kick that joint if you got to.
Kick the door down.
Straight up, man. Yeah. I know Guru always says, man, what do he say? How you do anything is how you do everything.
Yeah.
Special shout out to Lance, the Guru, man. How you do anything is how you do everything, bro.
Guru Performance, man. Make sure y'all go get that.
We make sure we link that merch on the link on the descriptions for everything for y'all though. But bro, man, like I'm glad we were able to like fellowship and talk some things through today, bro. And also, as you know, even on camera but off camera, bro, like if it's any time that you ever need me to just talk things through, I'm gonna call away, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's one of them things where it's like, even the fact that people don't always make the call is the fact that, you know what, if I need this call, I'm gonna make that call though.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then also what I learned though is it's like knowing you have a resource to use. Like one of them joints back in the day when them you got like three what was it? 3 instead of not. They used to do like phone a friend.
Oh yeah.
Couple of them joints, right? You know what I mean? But it's like you only gonna phone that friend because you gotta phone that friend for whatever reason that is. You know what I mean? So just know, bro,
for sure,
that if whatever it is, bro, like you, especially you, bro, you ain't out here solo. That if you gotta have that confidential talk, I'm here for you, bro. Like that's
sure.
real, man. And I got people, and I say that because people extend that invitation to me often, though, right? But it also allows me to make sure that I don't have to make that call because I know, okay, if I make this call, it's because it's that real, and I did everything in my power to fight through it, having to make the call about that. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
But if it comes to it, bro, know that I'm gonna call away for you, bro.
I appreciate that. But like I told you before off camera, bro, like you was that generation before us, and like this may be a little different from what you like usually do, but like, bro, like me personally, I don't think you get enough flowers for like the work you put in the community, bro. Like real deal. Like I remember you started Major Press with T-shirts that you would sell. You know what I mean? And I come in here and it's like, this is real deal now, bro.
This is real
like, this
thing,
is serious. Bro. So I salute you, bro. Like everything that you got going on, the message that you pushing, and like, you know what I mean? I know that it's coming from like a genuine place.
Nah, bro.
Like it could have been so many times, and I bet it could have been so many times that you could have just stopped, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could have just been like, man, I ain't. And it was nice. Where it was like, oh, I ain't get that deal. I ain't do that. Now I'm looking every time I look up on Facebook,
bro,
just closed a new deal, just did this, just did that.
Bro, it'd be
so
crazy,
I salute you, bro.
And it'd be
real
so
deal.
many. I lost track how many times I got rejected, bro. But I'm so immune to it that. Like, it don't even matter. You know what I mean? I'm going to still get up tomorrow and make 30 calls and might hit 30 no's, but I'm going to go do them again the next day.
Right.
Or I'm going to send these 30 emails out or DMs. It don't matter, but it's like you mentioned, bro, it's that consistency, man. You got to find something that you fall in love with and be consistent towards achieving it, man.
For sure.
But again, bro, moments like this is what and why I do this podcast for, man, so I can bring on genuine people, genuine high performance leaders who got genuine message, when they're genuine about their journey, man, who've been through some highs and lows, had to make some pivots, and most importantly, go through some adversity and got a message and testimony to be able to still tell the world all about it, man.
For sure, brother.
Manifesting head coach, manifesting AD, manifesting the family, all the good stuff, man. So listen, y'all, this is the High Performance Leadership Podcast. Special guest, head coach Aris Scott, future head coach Aris Scott, current coach Aris Scott, leader, father, community figure, mentor, influencer, the whole nine, man. Listen, tap in. We're going to make sure we got you guys information so you can give Coach a follow and watch his journey continue to soar and prosper, all right? You already know what it is, man. Stay focused, remain humble, and keep working, keep working, keep working.